Good evening. Welcome back to my channel. I have an unboxing today, and this is one of the large-scale Battlemech models from FCY. And throughout, in in my history, I occasionally pick up some of these. These are the 160 scale MechWarrior BattleTech Battlemechs. This one is the Highlander, the Highlander 732, which is, if I recall correctly, the Gauss Rifle version. This is something that he recently launched, and it is currently March of 2024. So I will go ahead and unbox this one for you, show you what's in the kit if you're really interested in one of these. These are resin cast kits. These are not prints. These are resin cast kits. And, historically, these have been really nice. So we'll go ahead and let's take a look in the box. And here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look inside the box. And as you can see, it, as always, is well packed. And I haven't actually looked at these pieces and parts, so all I did was actually open them up, or like undid the, whatever, you get what I mean. Pull out the pieces and parts, and then we'll take a look at what we have. So the wonderful thing about the way this is done, and I'm probably going to say this like 50 times, so I apologize sort of ahead of time, is these resin kits for these large Battlemechs are these really hit a niche for me, right? So as a fan of MechWarrior and BattleTech, I really like the big scale mechs, and I really like being able to customize them and make them kind of take on a realistic type feel. So that's kind of where I go with a lot of this stuff. So what we have here, include what he tossed in here is a bunch of little detail parts. And if you look through the way the Highlander is built, there are places that you can put these on. The one thing we don't see, what he doesn't put in the box, is the actual assembly. Now, the wonderful thing about that is you really don't need it because it's pretty blatant. And he does put out on his website the assembly instructions, or at least how to put them together. So I'll go ahead and put all this stuff in a link down below. So this is, I believe, top of the head and some detail parts. So cool ornament, BattleTech ornament. And this is the warranty card for the Highlander, which is kind of cool. Now this is a 732, and 732, for those who are MechWarrior types, understand that it's I believe the Gauss Rifle version. And let's take a look at these detail pieces here first. So antennae, and this is going to happen. You're going to see resin parts that are going to do that. Just warm them up, straighten them out. Here are a couple of detail pieces. Now you can see that this is where the pour is, and there you can see a little bit, there we go, a little bit of a mold line. And that takes all of 10 seconds to clean up. These are, and essentially this is the part that's going to go up into the attached to what it attaches to, right? So this is these are nozzles. A little bit of a bubble there. Again, easily filled with putty if you even need to bother with it. Now here is your head. And this, for me, is one of the best parts of it. So the way this is made, I believe it's head. I'm pretty sure it's head. Yeah, it's head. This is made in such a way that I can hollow this out, right? So I can hollow this out and actually build the cockpit, which is building the cockpit, building the details, adding those little things are what really make the way these kits are done, a thing. Again, for me. So now let's get into these. Now these are some really, really chunky pieces of resin, but I mean, we're talking not a small mech here. There's your foot. And again, done cleverly. Details there. If you want to spend some time to modify these so you can have them mid-step or whatever. You can actually get to those joints where you can do that work. Otherwise, it's just straight up little tiny bubbles here. I'm going to call these out, right? You're going to see this in resin kits, but that's 10 seconds with putty. Nice and clean, nice and sharp. Just sand these guys down and you're good to go. Again, you're working with resin, so please do pay attention to what that means. And those are the arms. Where are my lower legs? These are my lower legs. These are my lower legs. Yep, those are my, guess these are my upper legs. Yep, so here we go. Upper and lower legs. So that's how the legs are going to go together, right? And they are positionable, right? So you can actually get in and do the work you need to do to make these in whatever position you want to. They're posable. Posable, that's what I was looking for, posable. Again, look at the detail on the parts. There's your mold line right there. Again, really well done. It's sort of cleverly located near edges so that they're easy to clean up. Very nice. There's right there. See, just got some cleanup there to do. Nice and smooth. Doesn't take much to clean these guys up. Having done this for I don't know how many. I really like the detail on these guys. Again, little bits of bubble here, which is also on your surface. Excuse me. This is absolutely wonderful. So here's your upper leg. And that's some nice detail right there on the outside of your hip. So where the hip's going to go, right? So your front and back. And again, look at where these seams are, right? Very straightforward to clean up. And these guys, do they go there or do they go like that? I think they're going to go, yeah, they're going to go like that, right? So, and then again, however you want to position them, easily done. Any modifications you may need, easy to do because they're right there in an easily accessible location. This is your hip, and they fit straight in. As always, I recommend pinning, and the way they're made, it's easy to do so. Front, back, very well done. Your hip piece, a little bit of cleanup, a little bit of putty work. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I really like the way those go together. It's going to have a really nice Highlander look. So here is going to be your one arm. Here's Ors mold. That's where it came at, where you've got a pour line. And again, right here, these are very straightforward to clean up. Even right there, that's just a quick shot with a file. Right at those edges, straightforward. Little cleanup there. Your fist looks very Highlander-esque. If you want to, you can drill those out. Let's see if we can get those in focus. Sorry, guys. It's been something of a rough few days. So, and then your upper arm. And that would go like that. Yeah. Yeah. So again, easily pinned. Upper arm. Nice little detail sets. And it's not overly detailed, so you don't have these microscopic plates you have to worry about. If you want to put them on, it's easy to do, right? It's real easy to touch that up. And then let's look at, oh, I really like where he poured that. That's nice. So there's your seam line running right down there. Easy to clean up. And there's your Gauss. I hope I actually had most of this in sight. So, very, very well done. Drop that bad boy. And look at that. That goes right there. There's your right arm. And that fits right in. I barely have to do anything to pose that. So, nice. Now let's get to big chunk of this. I can't stress enough. This is like a huge chunk of resin. This is, oh wow, that's gorgeous. And there's your, this is gorgeous. Clean that up.
right there. These are big, flat, fat seams. Easy to clean up. Missiles. There you guys drop on. This is no small thing. This beastie is no small beast. There you go. So this is your Highlander 732. Grab this guy right here. I mean, they fit. A little bit of cleanup in there to get that to fit in. Those will drop right in. Really, really nice. All right. So you can see this guy is not tiny. Clean that up a little bit to drop that in here, and that'll be another really snug fit. So again, the friction fit is going to be really nice and really snug on these guys. All right, so that is a look at the FCY Highlander 732B. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. That's going to be a really nice one to do up. Again, it's going to take me a bit of time to get to working on this guy, and that's actually where these guys go, right? So that's where you're, I mean, look at that. That's going to drop right in there. That one that had the bubble, right? The one that we mentioned. Don't even need to bother filling it. Just drops right in there. That's some really nice engineering. Well done, Tim. All right. So again, that's it. That's the Highlander 732 from FCY. Really like the look of this kit. This one's going to be fun to put together. And if you're interested, if you know this kind of build is the kind of thing that you're curious about, I'll go ahead and have his link down below. Hit him up. He only makes short runs of these, so you're not going to see this for long. This is currently, oh goodness, what month is it? March? March in 2024. So if you still got them, hit them up for these things. These are really cool. So with that said, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, happy modeling.